For the final episode of Season 1 of Solo in the Sierra, I figured I'd end it where it began, so I'll be revisiting Mount Tindle. Starting from Monterey, it would be the same 7-hour drive south along the 101, then the 5, and eventually north up the 395 towards Lone Pine. Upon arriving at the trailhead, the bridge over Sims Creek was still under construction. It had been taken up by several flash floods at the end of July. This meant that I would have to start at the stock trailhead at 5,680 feet, which would add roughly 1.5 miles and 600 feet of elevation gain. The solo would literally go from the shrubs of the desert floor of the Owens Valley to the blue sky summit of Mount Tyndall. After the bonus mileage was hiked, I would retrace my steps earlier in the season by following Sims Creek up the valley and climbing the 54 switchbacks up to the unnamed pass at 9,100 feet. I would camp at the same place on the very same flat rock, then proceed up to Shepherd's Pass the following morning. The North Rib route is pretty straightforward and is borderline Class 2 and 3 friction slab if you stay to the climber's right, or a mix of talus and street if you stay closer to the rib on climber's left. Regardless of your choice, you follow this rib of rock up the northeast face of Mount Tyndall, then once you reach the ridge, you turn climber's left towards the summit. The average slope of the North Rib route is 40 degrees, something I can manage after being jaded by both Mount Williamson and Middle Palisade. We are starting on the friction slab. It's Class 2-3 all the way up on the North Rib. Gonna stick on it versus just scrambling on the talus. I don't really like scrambling on the talus. But we're about 12,850. A little bit around 1,300 feet to go. It's a gorgeous day. I always say that, but today especially, not a cloud in sight, you know. Couldn't ask for better weather, so get after it. Go. Oh yeah, that looks much easier.
Yeah.
That's
like,
funny.
You get over that thing too, and it's like better than it looks even.
Yeah, sweet. Thank you.
There, The summit's right there. Sweet.
About 3/4 of the way up, I met two climbers who were descending that told me to turn climbers left, cross over the rib, and then follow the gully upwards towards an easier exit to the ridgeline.
Woo! Let's go. Hell yeah. Summit's right up there.
From the ridgeline, it was a straight shot to the summit. I just needed to focus and not get distracted too much by that beautiful Sierra backcountry.
Woo! Let's go! Woo! Hell yeah! Summit of Mount Tindle. Woo!
There is something to be said about being alone on a summit in the high Sierra, especially on a fall day like it was, with the crisp mountain air,
Woo!
yellowing of the Sierra backcountry, and blue skies all around. I was blessed to have such good weather for my last trip of the season. I descended Mount Tyndall at a leisurely pace, and I wanted to take in the view and enjoy the Sierra for the last time this season. Before dropping over Shepherd's Pass, I had to get one last look at Mount Tyndall and Mount Williamson, two peaks that were humbling in my pursuit of alpine soloing in the Sierra. I would continue descending on the trail, however, I would not make it out unscathed. Further down the trail, I ended up tripping, catching myself with my left hiking pole, hearing a snap, and then hitting the ground. As I got up, I realized that when the pole had snapped, the tip had grazed my right knee area, leaving myself in a tragedy with a sizable gash. I whipped out my first aid kit, and to be honest, I was a little panicked. Doing first aid on yourself for the first time is definitely an experience. I guess the Sierra would leave their mark on me in more ways than one.
Woo! Let's go! Let's go! Woo!